Now, onto today's headline. The world is reeling after Amal Clooney, yes, the brilliant international human rights lawyer and George Clooney's wife, broke down in a rare and emotional moment that has fans and insiders buzzing. What she just said about George Clooney has left millions speechless, shocked, and questioning everything we thought we knew about this A-list power couple. For years, George and Amal Clooney have appeared to be the gold standard of celebrity marriages. He was the eternal bachelor until he met her, sophisticated, intelligent, and fiercely independent. Together, they were admired not just for their red carpet moments, but for their global impact. She is a human rights advocate, he is an actor and philanthropist. Their marriage seemed untouchable. But as always, reality can be far more complicated behind the scenes. At a recent private fundraiser in New York, where Amal was one of the keynote speakers for an international women's justice initiative, those in attendance were not expecting what came next. After her usual confident speech on refugee rights and war crimes, Amal took a moment to pause. Her voice trembled. Then, in an uncharacteristically emotional tone, she spoke about her personal life, more specifically, her deep emotional struggles within her marriage to George Clooney. Amal admitted, "I've spent so much of my life fighting for the voiceless, for those denied justice. But in my own home, I sometimes forget to fight for myself." The room went silent. Her words carried a weight that no one expected. She went on to describe the pressures of being married to a global icon, and how, despite their outward appearance, things haven't always been picture perfect. According to sources close to the Clooneys, Amal's words were not just a passing comment. They reflect an emotional reality she's been living with for some time. As one insider revealed, Amal has always held herself to an impossibly high standard, not just in her work, but also as a wife and mother. George, for all his charm, can be distant and difficult to reach emotionally. She's been feeling like she's the one holding everything together. These statements mark a serious shift in how we view one of Hollywood's most beloved marriages. Amal reportedly hinted that George's intense schedule, his need for creative independence, and a lack of emotional reciprocity have created rifts that can't simply be ignored anymore. If you've been paying attention, there have been subtle signs. While the couple continues to make joint appearances, Amal has been seen more frequently on her own lately, attending events solo and traveling for work without George by her side. While this may seem normal for high-profile couples, insiders now say it points to something deeper. They've grown emotionally distant, another source stated. They love each other, but they live in two completely different worlds. Amal is driven by justice and change. George, while deeply supportive, can't always keep up with her intensity. And that's not all. Amal also allegedly touched on feelings of isolation, sharing in her speech how, even when surrounded by people, you can feel completely alone when your partner doesn't understand your battles. That moment truly hit home for many, revealing the raw human experience behind the polished public image. Some speculate that Amal's breakdown was not just a release of pent-up emotion, but a plea for change. She's known for her resilience and grace under pressure, so the fact that she opened up this way suggests a real turning point in her personal journey. Sources close to the couple suggest that Amal has recently demanded a more grounded home life from George. She's tired of being the only adult in the relationship, one insider said. She needs more than charm, she needs commitment to the real life, everyday stuff, parenting, compromise, and emotional presence. It's unclear how George has responded privately, but what's evident is that the world now sees a different side of Amal, a woman who is not just a legal genius, but also a deeply feeling person yearning for connection and authenticity in her marriage. So, what now? Are George and Amal headed for a breakup? Or will this emotional revelation push them to reconnect and repair what's been broken? Sources say George has taken Amal's words seriously. He's reportedly postponed a major film project to spend more time with the family. Whether that's enough remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, Amal has spoken her truth, and the world is listening. What makes this moment so compelling is not just the possibility of celebrity drama, it's the courage it took for Amal Clooney, a woman known for controlling the narrative with poise, to finally let the mask slip and reveal her truth. She reminded us all that even the strongest, smartest, and most accomplished women can struggle, feel unseen, and crave deeper emotional connection. And that's a lesson for all of us. Because if someone like Amal can stand up and say, this isn't enough, then maybe others will find the courage to do the same. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, shocked you, or made you think twice about how we perceive perfect couples, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got more deep dives and real celebrity stories coming your way, and trust us, you won't want to miss what's next.